Hi folks, this is all the fruit. I'm in the little town of Cherries. I'm in southwestern Germany, between the cities of Frankfurt and Heidelberg. And it's the 29th of April, and the first cherries are ripe. Well, ripe is stretching the term a little bit. I'm sure they will get more red and definitely more sweet than they are. But they're basically more or less red and soft and already taste like cherries. I'm here in an, well, I would say abandoned orchard. As you can see, a lot of the trees are dead. A lot of the trees have died a long time ago. Some of the trees are still alive, but nobody seems to take care of the trees. The oaks and hawthorn and dogwood and hazel growing between them. The orchard is used as a pasture. I guess the main purpose of this is to kill the brambles. And yeah, well, April is a little bit early for ripe cherries in Germany. As you can see, most trees here don't have ripe cherries. And even this tree, it's very strange. There are two lower branches where the cherries are ripening. And funny enough, the cherries on the north side, which get the least sun, are the ripest. But then there is this stem going up, and the upper part of the cherry tree has cherries which are, I hope you can see this, which are completely unripe. Look at that. They are still teeny tiny and hard as wood. They haven't even started ripening. So now I cannot really decide which of those is the rootstock and which is the graft. I think that the ripe branches are the graft, and this big unripe stem which grew up there must have come from the rootstock. So those cherries look pretty small, and there are a lot of them. So I guess that this is some wildish cherry variety used as a rootstock. And those two branches are everything that's left of the grafted branches. It's definitely a very early cherry variety, but even then it's quite unusual for them to be like 80 or 90% ripe in April. Well, we had a very warm spring. A lot of days with basically summer temperatures, over 20 degrees in March and especially in April. Yeah, more in April, not a couple ones in March, but a couple pretty warm weeks where it was really t-shirt weather in April, and now at the end of April it's still t-shirt weather. Yeah, but I think this is not the only reason for the early cherries. As you can see, this orchard is on very poor and dry soil. This is granite. If you look at the grass here, there is almost no grass. They are more like flowers and herbs. And this is the third year with drought. 2 years ago we had a very severe drought which killed a lot of forest, and then last year we had from time to time some quite severe droughts, and this spring the drought is still very severe. So I guess this might have triggered this cherry tree to blossom quite early. Because the winter was quite mild and the spring was quite mild, the blossoms survived. And now in April we can harvest cherries, and maybe we can even film them if I manage to get them into the sun. Yeah. So ain't that amazing? Well, let me try to. I think the farmer who is not using the orchard anymore will forgive me that, oh, now I picked 3. Well, that's a serious crime, a serious offense. Let's try them. Yeah. They taste like almost ripe cherries. Not much sweetness, but they are soft, and the cherry flavor is there. Not prime cherries, but what can you expect in Germany in April? Definitely no cherries. So folks, those were the first more or less ripe cherries in Germany in April. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos, because now the new fruit season is really starting with the cherries. And of course, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.